One's pretty nice. Elemental projector, Moxie's endowment. Good stuff. Cut purse launch pad. Oh my freaking god.
But that's alright.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo guys, what is up? Max from Borderlands 3 video, and today we're going over one of the best artifact and class mod farms that I've ever seen in Borderlands 3. Honestly, it's a little silly. We'll also be talking about the Loot the Universe event and giving you guys all the information you need for that event. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. With that, guys, let's get right into it. So before we talk about anything, we need to talk about the Loot the Universe event. Now, this week's Loot the Universe is on Pandora, and how this event works is each area on Pandora will have a higher drop chance of a specific type of item. So, for example, the Droughts is SMGs and class mods, Devil's Razor is assault rifles and grenades, and showing on screen right now should be the map of all of the places and all of the things that they drop. Note, Slaughter Shaft is not affected by this, Hemovorous Dark Thirst Dominion is not affected, and Tyrene and Troy's areas are not affected by this, but each area is going to be basically guaranteeing you drops of the loot that it states, and that is amazing. So, like, for example, the Droughts is SMGs and class mods, meaning that while we're here on the Droughts, we're going to be getting way more. Now, why is this different than last year? Because this event existed last year. The first reason this is different than last year is because we can now turn on any of our seasonal events. So, for example, I am using the Halloween event, and when enemies die, they're going to spawn ghosts and potentially loot ghosts, which are going to be dropping me legendaries. Another thing that's making this different is we also have Loot Explosion, which, yes, we did have last year, but on top of Loot Explosion, we also have the Schluter artifact, which works in conjunction with this event. I was really curious about this. I wanted to know if the Schluter was going to give me just totally random world drops, or if the drops that the Schluter would be giving me would coincide with the area that I was playing on. And it does work like that. When you're using the Schluter, for example, if I'm on the Droughts, the Schluter loot that's going to be dropping is SMGs and class mods, meaning I'm getting 1000% multiplicative increase of all my SMGs and class mods. On top of that, we've got Loot Explosion. We've got this event directing all of our loot to class mods and SMGs. And we also have the Halloween event on, which is going to give us even more enemies and even more ghosts. So the best place that I have found to go and do this if you want to do class mods, and I'll show you the best place for artifacts, is we can get two birds with one stone here, is coming to the Droughts and going to where the dump truck area is. You can kill dump truck here and then go and kill the demi-doggos, I think they're called, and just get a butt ton of loot per run. And so wearing the Schluter, I'm using Chaos Queen Amara. It's a pretty solid mobbing build, kills enemies relatively quickly, and we shouldn't have too many issues. So whatever build that you can kill enemies quickly with is going to be great for this, and this is going to work on any platform. And I'll try to show you guys just how much loot we're getting per run through here. As you can see, like, already getting a bunch of class mods. And in terms of the best class mods you can get for Amara here is going to definitely be a Phase Zerker. Moze has tons of good world drop class mods. Look at that kill. Look at that kill. I didn't even kill him with a headshot for the guaranteed Loot Explosion too. Bloodletters for Moze. Flak has a ton of amazing class mods. See how the Loot Ghost is going to give me a class mod? So all the Loot Ghosts are going to be giving you class mods. I mean, I know that wasn't even like a shiny one. We're getting Nimbuses, some artifacts, Bloodletter, Infiltrator, which I just used on my most recent Zane build. Good stuff there. Now let's go to the demi-doggos. And we'll do artifacts next, but like getting Bloodletters, Cosmic Stalkers, Bounty Hunters, Phase Zerkers, Executors. There's so many good items that you can get from doing these class mods, and if you've been hunting or trying to upgrade to a level 72 God Rolled class mod, doing this for a few hours just to farm class mods is going to be huge for you. As you can see, Skull's all dropping me legendary gear. That wasn't the greatest amount of loot from that, but we got a shield recharge rate, assault rifle damage, doll weapon damage, Bloodletter. If you are a fan of the Soul Render, this is like an amazing Bloodletter Soul Render class mod. I've been getting so many crazy ones just because like the amount of quantity that we've been getting. This one didn't look too great. Malawan Vladov COV weapon damage, only a few class mods here, but you could save and quit and just run it again. We did get a Deadeye with action skill cooldown rate, heavy weapon damage, and Vladoff weapon accuracy. That's very nice. What's the Vladoff? Heavy. The kick charger. Yeah, I mean, with a Deadeye class mod for the 35% additional damage, like, that's pretty nasty. Yeah, so crazy class mod farm. If you guys want to farm some really good class mods, definitely get on this now, and then I'll show you guys artifacts next. So for artifacts, you're going to want to come to the Cathedral of the Twin Gods, and as soon as you travel here, there's going to be this huge room of enemies that is just so good for artifacts because of the density of enemies, and there are a ton of anointed enemies, so you just end up getting a ridiculous amount of stuff. And this has so far been the best area that I've found for artifacts. A few things to mention that I do want to talk about real quick. One, this does not work for DLC items. This is only from base game world draft items, but there are some really good things to go for. I definitely recommend going for class mods and artifacts because those are typically the hardest things to farm in this game. However, certain items such as like the Rowan's Call or the Lucian's Call are really annoying to farm for their dedicated drops, and you can go to like Devil's Razor, which is where assault rifles are dropping, and farm Devil's Razor for Lucian's Calls and Rowan's Calls would be a really good use of like this system and this event. But as you can see, like, this took me just a few seconds to get these kills, and the amount of legendaries we're getting, especially with this event, plus the schluter. This farm does work without the schluter. You still get a ton of stuff. You just get more stuff with the schluter. That's really all it does. It just gives you more stuff. But let's have a quick look through our artifacts. We got a corrosive stone rocket boots, a knife drain victory rush with shotgun damage and movement speed, elemental reactor launch pad, flesh melter pull-up method with area effect, weapon accuracy, and cooldown rate. That one's pretty nice. Elemental projector Moxie's endowment. Good stuff. Cut purse launch pad. Oh my freaking god. We actually got one. If you did not know, this is one of the best artifact combos in the game because the cut purse is going to give you ammo when you melee, and the launch pad is going to send out rockets when you slam, and these slam rockets count for the cut purse, and so you just slam once and you get full ammo to the gun that you're equipped. I did not plan that at all. That is actually absurd. Ridiculous luck that we got that on my literal first try, because I was gonna say that's one of the rarest and best artifacts that you can get in this game. We got a snowdrift auto idol. Yeah, this farm is absurd, and if you're looking to spend some time in Borderlands farming, I would recommend either doing this or the artifact, or the class mod farm. Both will definitely be worth your time. Guys, that is it for the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. We'll have a guide for this. If you guys like this kind of video, I'll have a guide for the planets of the next week in case you don't get to Pandora, because we will be getting new planets in the coming weeks. All right, guys, I will catch y'all in the next one. Take care, guys. Peace.